Hi, this is your girl Natasha, and my tea kettle brew is over. So I'm having tea and crumpets. Well, now, I'm going to do a recap. There was a woman that had called in the Wiley show, Miss Beverly. Now I call her Mother Beverly. And she wanted to join a platform or whatever. But be that as it may, then she was read for filth. A few people had done a video on her, reading her, because she was an older woman begging to be on a platform or being accepted back to be in the chat. Now, I have an opinion about that. I find it sad that this woman was looking for companionship. Or I shouldn't say companionship. She's lonely. And some people went in, they called her crazy, they called her all kind of names I'm not going to mention. And I think that it's sad because sometimes our older generation, some of them are lonely, they don't have family, and maybe it seemed a little crazy to you people or whatever, that she was begging to be a part of something. But the thing is, she was an older woman. And sometimes our older senior citizens are forgotten or maybe not have family. And she had stated she was looking for somebody that she hadn't seen. But in the midst of all of this drama, she was read. And she read one particular person. What did she call that person? Oh, Makeup Lady, which was funny. And she was saying that Makeup Lady didn't know her. That she was like Medea when she was working. I have to say, when you're on these YouTube streets reporting, you never know who's behind the computer and who's crazy. Okay? And when they mention your city or they know how to get there, I think that you really need to be careful. I don't think that I watch too much ID channel that I love, because a lot of that is true. It is true stories. And I think that when people spew out and come for an older woman, I don't think it's cute. Suppose it was your mother or your father, lonely. I don't think it was cute. And she particularly came for someone named Miss Makeup, called her Miss Makeup. Oh, she read the film. That was so funny. I was laid out when she was reading and said she could be like Medea and she would tear the city down. I forgot where this city is, but somewhere in Texas. Sometimes you can attack the wrong ones. That's what I say. Sometimes you can attack the wrong ones who's not going to take it. You don't know who behind those computers. So you really need to be careful. But Miss Beverly, she turned it out. That's her name. She read for filth. After she was attacked, and she said it was a couple of bloggers that came for her. And yeah, maybe it may have been a little tired, a little tacky of her to beg like that, but she's an older woman. She was lonely. At least she reached out. And to be attacked in red, I don't think that was cute. But oh, Miss Beverly, as I call her Mama Beverly, she let the kids have it who came for her. She read. I'm just recapping because I found it funny and I found it amusing. But then again, I always say, be careful on these YouTube streets. You never know. Now all this other stuff that's going on, I won't even mention names, and when it gets to people evicting, trying to mess up jobs and stuff like that, why? Over YouTube. Is that really necessary, people? And shade thrown and everything. If you're going to give a message about voting, can't you do it without sarcasm? I mean, I know everybody's out there forced. Everybody's out there trying to get their platform out there. But like Mona Simone said, it's not about the clickbait. If you know who you are inside, how many viewers you get and all that, it really shouldn't matter. As long as you're yourself. And Mona was right. And that's the approach I'm taking. But I just had to talk about Mama Beverly. She read. It was hilarious when she said she was known as Medea. And if Wally went and tore up a library, she'd tear up a city. She didn't sound like she was playing. So I would say, be careful who you mess with on the internet, on these YouTube streets. You never know, because these people get quite vicious. Anyway, my tea kettle is empty, and I should be back when it's full. Love you guys, and all of you do vote. Okay? Thank you very much. And when my tea kettle fills again, I will be back. Mwah. Love you guys.